Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James, and it seems like we've hit another amazing milestone on the channel, 200,000 subscribers. So as a thank you, I thought I'd bring back my 50 Facts About Terraria series with 50 more facts about Terraria. I bet you didn't think it was possible, well it is. So let's not waste any more time and let's jump into 50 more facts about Terraria.
Number 1.
Unlike all of the other Terraria NPCs, the angler doesn't actually die, he leaves, which is due to the fact he is a child.
Number 2.
Ocram, a console exclusive boss, is actually the reverse name of Marco, the programmer who created him.
Number 3.
In tribute to the webcomic series Legend of Max, one of the possible names for the guide in Terraria Otherworld is Max.
Number 4.
Terraria was the 9th most selling game on Steam 2015 in the US, despite being 4 years old.
Number 5.
Despite finally being on a Nintendo platform, the hero's clothes are actually still purple.
Number 6.
During a blood moon, most of the female NPCs use irritated and aggressive dialogue.
Number 7.
On April 14th, 2014, a real blood moon occurred, which Terraria fans celebrated.
Number 8.
One of the achievements for Terraria is Do You Want to Slay a Snowman, which is a reference to the hit film Frozen.
Number 9.
The Sorcerer Tim is a reference to Monty Python's character Tim, which there are some who call him that.
Number 10.
The Vanity outfit wedding set is a reference to the 1987 film The Princess Bride.
Number 11.
Each developer for Terraria has their own personally designed armour, which can now be obtained in Expert mode.
Number 12.
Plantera's name is a reference to the American metal band of the same name, which is why it drops a guitar act.
Number 13.
According to Senex, the Moonlord is actually intended to be Cthulhu's brother.
Number 14.
The Lunatic Cultist is the only Terraria character that actually speaks.
Number 15.
Despite being insanely powerful, it's entirely possible to kill Expert Skeletron on the first night. If you're a badass, of course.
Number 16.
The Santa Claus NPC can only spawn between the 15th of December to the 31st. One way to trick the game is to change your computer's internal clock.
Number 17.
The Stylist NPC was actually added to the game due to a design competition. However, it is a heavily modified version of the Salonist.
Number 18.
In the game's files, the Stylist has a separate gore animation for her head and her hair, suggesting she's wearing a wig.
Number 19.
The size of the bee biome actually affects the number of larvae. Large ones can have 2 and small ones can have none.
Number 20.
Despite the Moonlord taking the number 1 spot for total health of a boss, the Destroyer takes the number 1 spot for the most health of a single enemy.
Number 21.
The original design for the floating islands were originally just made of dirt and stone, with gold, silver and bronze houses to signify the quality of the shrine.
Number 22.
Due to the limited hardware of the 3DS, the Stylist doesn't sell dynamic dies.
Number 23.
The Martian Walker is a reference to the War of the World.
Number 24.
It is actually hinted that the guide is the Wall of Flesh.
Number 25.
Despite dropping various Shadow Flame weapons, the Goblin Summoner doesn't actually use any of them, despite having a Hex doll in her sprite.
Number 26.
During a Blood Moon on the console/mobile versions, you can buy George's tuxedo from the coiffier, and damn does this thing look great. And it's also a reference to George Takei, an actor.
Number 27.
There is also a counterpart to George's tuxedo called the Fabulous Ribbon, which covers the entire hair of a character.
Number 28.
The most expensive item to craft in the game is the Drill Containment Unit, which values at approximately 1 platinum, 85 gold and 60 silver for the raw materials.
Number 29.
The left half of the Nymph banner is the Lost Girl, whereas the right half is the Nymph.
Number 30.
The Flying Dutchman is actually a reference to a floating ship people claim to see, marking an omen of doom.
Number 31.
There are 3 invincible enemies in Terraria, including Spike Balls, Blazing Wheels, and the true Eye of Cthulhu.
Number 32.
For an unknown reason, it is currently impossible to spawn a jungle mimic.
Number 33.
Despite being titled the Horseman's Blade, the sword actually drops from the Pumpking, and not the Headless Horseman.
Number 34.
In the mobile versions of Terraria, the Santa NK1 remains the same throughout the fight, despite removing his face in other versions.
Number 35.
In the PC version of Terraria, grey fancy wallpaper is spelled G-R-A-Y, whereas in the console versions it's spelled G-R-E-Y, the English way of spelling it.
Number 36.
The furniture crafted with ripped mahogany is a reference to the film Anchorman. However, this is very subtle.
Number 37.
The last prism actually changes colour depending on a small list of names that the character may have.
Number 38.
Now this fact always makes me feel complete respect for Relogic. One of the possible names for the painter is Darren, in tribute to a fallen Terraria player. Once again, much respect.
Number 39.
One of the painter's lines of dialogue is a reference to 50 Shades of Grey. No, 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 there are a ton of different shades of grey.
Number 40.
One of the ways to spot a skeleton merchant is by looking around for bunnies spawning deep underground. How odd.
Number 41.
One of the cyborg's names is ANDY, a reference to Andrew Spinks, the creator of Terraria.
Number 42.
For some reason, Spectre wings are called ghost wings in the mobile and console editions.
Number 43.
Chazware commissioned Element Animation for one season of Terraria's official show. They based the toy range on their designs.
Number 44.
If you don't like the noise of flapping, both the beetle wings and the hoverboard are completely silent.
Number 45.
There was actually intended to be a fourth snowman who would blow up like a creeper. Despite being referenced in the 1.2 changelog as being added, it never was.
Number 46.
The brain of Cthulhu actually has the least health out of all of the bosses, even compared to the second form of the Eye of Cthulhu.
Number 47.
If you purchase the PC Collector's Edition of Terraria, you actually start the game with a bunny pet. Number 48, the Mini Minotaur pet is a reference to Tobuscus' song Mini Minotaur, being spawned by a jar of tartar sauce, which is apparently their weakness.
Number 49.
All moving dies have a small circle on them so you can easily tell what they are.
Number 50.
On December 19, 2015, 3 of the biggest Terraria YouTubers hosted a charity event for Child's Play. At such event, the Terraria developers Red and Senex donated £1,000. Holy hell, that's a lot of money! You guys are awesome. But once again, thank you all for this big milestone. 200,000, I honestly never believed I would reach anything like this. When I started Chippy Gaming, it was on somebody else's computer, it was 5 years ago, and I had no idea how it would turn into this. It's crazy. Here I am in my first ever office, making videos every single day for you guys, and you all made it possible. Once again, thank you to these people here for being badasses and supporting me throughout the years. Seriously, you guys are awesome. So once again, thank you all for watching. My name is James, and I'll see you at 250,000. Maybe we'll do another 50 facts then. I don't know how many more I can write. I've already filled up notebooks. Thank you all for watching. My name is James. Peace.